him going crazy over on that other hill. I'm gonna swing around this hill just so I can hear him better. She is right here.
Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to the channel. I'm Chad Clacom. You're watching the Fired Up Day by Day Spring Turkey Hunting Series. I'm sitting here at a gate in West Virginia this morning. I've hunted this in the past, just a couple of times last season. I got on birds back in here later in the season, so it's supposed to be a pretty day. It's in the low 40s right now, going up into the low 70s by quitting time. Not much wind, so should be a good day to hear one.
Gobbler by now. I think I just heard one way out there. Yeah, I'm hearing one way off here to my left. I think I'm hearing a hen. It's over on this next ridge, I think. Him going crazy over on that other hill. Could have swore I heard it go over that way too. I'm gonna swing around this hill just so I can hear them better. I know they're on that other side, but I want to figure out where they're at. Turkeys are way over there on that other hill. One I heard this way was like really far. This hen I heard over here on this next ridge. I'm pretty sure there's like a big knob up there. She was to the right of that knob, I think. She was cutting. Now it's just quiet. Probably on the ground by now. Beautiful morning, man. Chilly, calm. Surprised it's all I'm hearing. I'm gonna scoot out here a little farther. I'm pretty sure she was right here about my level on the other side. Stand over here by this tree and listen for a little bit. I haven't heard her for a while. I swear I heard a gobbler back here though. Probably right there with her. She sounded like she was... There she is right here. She's up a little higher. She's up near the top. There's a road that goes around there. Not quite to where she's at. This is a deep, steep haul, but she's only straight across and up a little higher than where I'm at. I mean, straight shot across there, it's only 250 yards. But this is deep. I have to make a big circle. Just want to make sure I got them pinned right here before I decide to do that. Side heel out through here. There's a draw that cuts down over. I can get down through the center of that draw maybe. Swing up around the backside of that point and maybe get up on their level. I can get up there so far and then it turns into private. At least get over there with them. I think there's a gobbler there. do anything. Yeah, he's got hens with him. I'm just gonna mark him. I'll come back to him another day. Try to find another one here. Well, it's 11:15. I spent a lot of time in a truck this morning, but I drove down in here and parked by this point. Get out and was listening to all this stuff here. I can hear a lot of turf. I ended up hearing a gobbler way out here on this other ridge across this big giant hollow. I'm not real sure where he was at because he only gobbled once and he sounded muffled, but he was this direction. Then I was just standing around here kind of just admiring the scenery and taking some pictures. And I heard a hen up in here on this side. She yelped, I don't know, maybe 5 or 6 different times up in there, but that gobbler never responded, or I didn't hear any other turkeys either, so not much action today, but I did find a couple birds, so. Sitting here at a gate in West Virginia. Wasn't really planning on coming here until I looked at the weather. I was in here 2 days ago and heard a bird over on this next ridge. He had some hens with him, so I figured I'd give him some time before I came back, but this weather is kind of forcing me to come back here, because if I went anywhere else, the rain's gonna hit earlier. So then, to make matters worse, I was sitting here at the gate and a truck pulls in here beside me, and there was 2 of them together, so I don't know if they're hunting together or going to split up or what they're going to do, but I'm still going back in there. Anyways, we'll see in the woods. I have no idea where these guys are going to be, but they know where I'm going to be, so I just hope there aren't any issues. He was a pretty young kid. He said they really didn't know any other spots to go to, but that's not an excuse, if you ask me. You just look at a map and you go somewhere else because someone else beat you to the spot, but apparently he was never taught that. Just heard one way off. I was just about to say they should be gobbling. They should have been gobbling a while ago. Crow's been sounding off for 10 minutes. I think he's on the back side of this ridge. he's in that next hall. I'm gonna run out of here, go jump in the truck and drive around there. I should be able to come in from that direction. I can't tell which side of the hall he's on, but once I get around there and park the truck, I should be able to hear him better from there. That's a steep flipping ridge. Hopefully I can put ears on him once I drive around there. Get a better beat on exactly where he's at, but I know he's on the back side of that ridge somewhere. Who knows where these two other hunters went. I probably didn't do a very good job of explaining what was going on when I was in the truck. I really wasn't in the right frame of mind. Anyways, two hunters pulled up in a truck when I was sitting at the gate. They parked right by me, started getting out. So I walked over to him and said, "Hey, I'm planning on going in there." He said, "Well, we drove like an hour to get here. We don't know any other spots. So it is public land." I said, "All right, buddy, you do what you want." I started walking away and he stopped me and he said, "Where are you planning on going?" So I told him. And he said, "Okay, that's fine." I said, "Well, I'm just letting you know, if I hear a turkey in there, wherever I hear it, that's where I'm going." And he didn't know what to say. He said, "Well, there's like a lot of land back in there." I said, "Yeah, there is. But I'm just telling you, I'll start here, and wherever I hear a turkey, I'm going to it." He said, "Okay." And they started grabbing their gear and they just started walking in. Never told me what their plans were or nothing.
Guys, I don't want to make it sound like I feel like I should have thousands of acres to myself. I just feel like if I pull into the gate first, if somebody comes there after me, they should at least have the courtesy to ask me where I'm planning on going and try to steer clear of me. But those guys obviously didn't care what I was doing. He won't gobble again. Pretty quiet now. Been sitting here for 20 plus minutes listening. He's probably we got a passel of hens over there. I'll come back to this one another day. Maybe he'll be ready. It's the second time he's been in here now. Last time he was around the other side of that point, but he's been on that ridge 2 mornings now. It's the only bird I've heard today, though. I can't believe that. I'm going to have to spend the morning down in there one time. See if I hear anything. It's a heck of a climb up on that mountain, but might pay off. I spent more time in the truck today than I care to even think about. Weather sucks.
Yes, it does. See if we can't get something going here.
What, he's gobbled 5 or 6 times already on his own. Right here, Mark.